and welcome back to the Mind Let's Play of The Last Faith. My name is Kalar Miadaya, and I both live in and for indie games. So, when we last left out, we just completed the second act and picked up our Thunder Conjuration and our boots. That'll allow us to access some of the more important areas moving forward. But, before we even do that, we have some stops back at the manor to do. Now, this is of course even more important, as we are playing a mine-based build, and there's a vendor we need to unlock. So, first things first, we'll trade in... Oh, actually, we already did that last time, didn't we? We would have traded in the teacup, and that would have gotten us the restricted key, which would have gotten us the ability to go up here. And with the key, we open up, and we'll talk with the witch. And this time, she is more important.
Needs I am.
You are a witch. What such way?
I'm a link. I sense
Get our
I
way
feel
through
that.
here. Hand over the first of 4 dried levers,
I am
and that will unlock some of the things we most definitely need. The first of which is going to be the combustion rings, which is not actually what we will be using mostly. The second is Accursed Flanges, which is by far my favorite spell. That will be replacing our ice spell. Well, we will be using Thunder Conjuration mostly in the future, though I will show some show off of combustion rings when it is necessary. But if we're talking spells that I will use more than anyone else, it's going to be these. Fortunately, this puts us in a bit of a detriment. We have everything that we would want, except levels. And levels are going to be very important here, as we are going to start getting new equipment. New equipment with fairly large requirements. We'll need 3 more in dexterity and strength before we want to go on back to increasing mind. So, our next step is going to be the same as most other groups will. We will head back down to the Marshland Shadows, crawl through the Sight Cave, and head over to the Liturgical Pass. Continue to use the whip as we have it available to us, even though it can be ranked up. We are kind of lacking funds for it. And honestly, we will want to save up what we have for what we're hoping to get. First of some valuable weapons. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Always missed that. Yeah, I should have enough here. Our power limit has increased thanks to us having our first Nightcrux, which means we can... Wait, did I just... You all saw that, right? I just kind of glided up the stairs. That was funny. And as these are the lower ranked enemies, they are not necessarily worrisome for us. Unfortunately, we're going to get 2 of our 4 weapons pretty close together here. One of which I will have far greater importance over the other. For now, it's still the basic whip. Not that that's a problem. Oh, got hit. Here we are, trying to make use. We got 1 execution there, which will be helpful for us. We go up here. And let's throw. Look how much damage that does. And because it's darkness elemental, it does refund a little bit. So it is a very valuable spell. Probably one of the best damages for its cost. And that shatters that statue. Wait for the shot. Over here. Ow. A little bit of damage coming through here, but nothing we can't regenerate back. Thunder Conjuration making it the best aerial skill we have. Which is great for hitting these guys. Unfortunately, no refund, so... that many people. You want this spell. And goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Yeah, unfortunately, that, what I call the tree guy over there, doing damage to us, we can't. I can't parry him either. But thankfully, you can just whip him down. We will heal up a bit here. Balancing incoming damage and outgoing damage. Or incoming damage and incoming mana is always important here. So, let's start with the high up. Why not, right? And when you have a lot, you can afford to play around with your mana. And that one is down. Up, bounce, here. That. One of the great advantages of the whip is just the range. It might not hit as hard as other weapons, but need I say more? Just pop a bubble. And then when you pair it with things like accursed flanges, you get everything you want out of a good combat rotation. Yeah, look at all this. All together. Roast. You can just throw a whip hit. You're good. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Thunder Conjuration. Look at all that. And wait. There we go. And the mana that was completely absent before is now back. Oh, I dislike these guys. What? Hey. Not as bad to deal with when you have spells. Ooh, burned by the statues. We will have to take care of that, but thankfully we should have enough base days. Eat! There we go. Status effect removed. Barely any damage. Oh. Are you still here? Statues aren't considered enemies, so they're not a requirement for clearing. We'll blow that switch. That's one down. Careful not to fall over the edge here. And this switch. And that saves some time. We'll want to go ahead and refresh everything. don't think it's through this door that we get the room that we want. But we'll take a look regardless. We'll just hit them in order one at a time. Nope. They're pretty good. And just close the distance by using the whip's range along with the flange's range, and those become very easy kills. If it feels like I'm a little comfortable with this, it has everything to do with the fact that this is my main build. And I am very accustomed to going through this. Oh, all out of mana. We will heal up from that. And I am making a little less damage than I could be doing. Tons of powders here we could be using through it. But, why waste the resource at this point where I can get through it normally? And switch. That's the center section down. And one more to go. They don't like me. And we pick up some moon silver, which will be great for the whip, but our weapons moving forward will not be as easy. All of them are Demishade Ores. They are so expensive. We can actually go through and save here. Bandage of the whip. Oh, I died. Yeah, I should have dodged there, and I did not. Not sure if that was due to the cooldown on dodge, or just the fact that I didn't press the button fast enough. Either way, not a big deal. I'm literally right here. There we go. Oh, I did something wrong. Come on. 1, 2, and again. Ooh. Come here. And we'll deal with the statues later. We will go ahead and use a crystal here just to have... Oh, come on. Okay, heal up. Heal up, man. I've got a guy hitting me from the side. I wanted to do this with them. Roasted mutt. This guy's getting a little bit anxious. And clean that one. So, he will heal up a bit. Oh look, lore. Oh look, machine gun. That will be useful in the next playthrough. For now, we will hold on to it. Grateful bullet dumping, not what we need to do in this playthrough. So. Yeah, I only have the one statue to deal with. And then we're done. Grab the chest that's here. Yay, Demishade Ores. Important. We do have a few of those to pick up when it comes to buying it from vendors and making sure we have our full stock. And we are going to want our full stock on this stage, because even with as many as there are available to us, we will not have enough. Sadly, the Demishade Ores get consumed quickly, probably more quickly than we can pick them up with a mind run, because of the number of specialty-like weapons that we pick up. We get here, our healing holster, now up to 9 held. Reminds me, we should probably have more than we have. I might be missing one. I never like this area, which is why I skip most of it. Alright. Aiming for the one and back, but we'll take the additional damage. Oh. And that's what a mind build will do for you. I do dislike the fact that I have to dodge so many fire bullets for this, but whatever. We will take advantage of the vertical. Ah, right. Literally, two didn't kill it yet. Okay. Well, I know. Well, might as well grab some free Nightcruxes. We are going to need a lot. Because both spell expenses. Oh, forgot about you. More. Whip it good. High five. Of course, this door we can't get through. We did that literally just for the ease of Nightcrux here. We can't go up there yet without a double jump. We will be back for it later. Now we will have 2 rotations to go before we visit the boss of this area, which we'll still use the whip for. Because we will use the boss's Nightcruxes for what we have to do here. Goes down. And one's clear. Slide down. This is our first time around with this dude. We'll let him run back. I forgot what name we gave him. Not a big deal. Ooh, and burned. Not fun. We will chase after him. Maybe we can just dip here for him to come back. That's important. We will want to come back down here immediately after getting this area clear. Okay, if that's the case. You can all burn. And the value of spells is better. Of course, I can't use them for mana regeneration, but there might be more here. Ah, just another one of these guys. And that one's gone. Pick up some healing injections. Oh, you're perfect. Hi. We're gonna use you as a mana source. Thank you. Literally restored all of our focus back on that. At least almost the whole bit. Over here is the important part. Let's say hello to our second weapon, the Spinal Chain Blade. And some more Night Crux to go for it. We're gonna want that in a moment. I do think we will overwork our first. Simply because we are at a boss which we can do a comparison. I will equip it at least. Oh, that was me dead. And entirely my fault. But that's okay. It's not that far away. Oh, but it is dangerous. Oh, no, it's not. It's past the spikes. We're good. Right. Let's see how far we can get here. Oh, I hear the stop. Oh my gosh, you survived. But you died to the dot. That's cool. I hear someone paralyzed up above. Someone's still paralyzed. I must have shocked someone up here with a vertical strike. Oh. Completely missed. That's what I get for playing safe with my range. Must have been like one of the people up above here that I hit. Anything here, we don't have to worry about that. You have to worry about clearing this here. Oh, I did not realize that one jumped up. That's okay. Basic whippery here because we don't have only 8 of those crystals. I kind of want to save them. Though this will take a while. I don't think I don't have enough even to use the skill. Taking on time. Roar. Bang you down. He will still throw. Probably one of the harder versions of him, to be honest. If you don't have the high damage for it. We have a new weapon, we just haven't leveled it. But we will after this. Just to see how far we can get it. Whip has its uses. Give me. Fast enough. Now, there are 2 styles, I would say, of weapon that each mind build can focus on. One that focuses on making utilization of potentially restoring your focus, and one built for the expense of your focus. Now, the weapon that we have here, the Spinal Chain Blade, is of the former, the expense, or of the expense versions of that. We are going to level it up, though I don't think we have the capacity of getting it more than 5. 2, 3. Yeah. So if we buy items here, we can buy the 3. That will get me 4. And if I buy the 2 that are up there from the witch, Worthia, I believe her name is, that will get us up to 5. Now, buy the 2 here. Hopefully that will be enough for us to level it up. If not, we will just take it at level 4. Right now, our whip is also at level 4, so good comparison. No, we are able to. So, Spinal Chain Blade is now higher than what the whip is doing. And this one, well, first, it's a great blade, so of course it's got all the bonuses and trappings of a greatsword, but it's also a combo weapon. A combo weapon with mind build. Now, right now, to be honest, we are slightly penalized because we do not meet the strength requirement for the weapon. But you can equip any weapon that gives you strength, or that in this game is just going to penalize your stats a little bit for not being at the minimum. In this case, we lose a little bit of physical damage. unborn. Now, I doubt turning in our unborn is going to give us enough Nitrox to level up our character to the minimum of this weapon, but that's fine. We don't need anything from there yet. We don't have enough remaining level ups. We will use the key. Back up here. We'll turn on what we have. That's 3 of the 20 you would have to collect normally. Now, in this playthrough, I'm not going to follow with that. That's way too long of it, and we do have a save file that is already at that point, even past the boss. So, no need to worry about that for this. We will do a mind review of weapons, and for the bosses that I'm not able to fight with these weapons overall at their max, I will take full advantage of the adjustments of the game and the boss rush mode that it has been confirmed to come out. So we'll do that. Right now, we're going to take full advantage of what we have in this final chain blade, which is the first of 2 weapons we need to get for it. It's a heavy weapon, so we will get 2 hits we need. And for anything that lasts long enough, you've got the burning fire there. So it comes with its own flanges, though not as strong. Oop, no. Back up. Ow. Really good for crowded enemies. Beyond that, it's kind of a waste. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna come back for this. Use this. Back up. Oh, hungry essence. That was hungry essence. Okay. Dash back. Over here. More Nitrox. Oh, look, forbidden bombs. That's not all this has. We'll just pick this up here. And that's useful. Now, granted, we're wasting a lot of our materials before we fight a boss, so we'll use some restoration here. With this being a darkness damage, this does give us the ability to do lingering damage on these guys. Oh, that's an execution. Not a big deal. Is a little slower, so we have to be careful of taking advantage of our range or the advances. Still useful to use things like Thunder Conjuration and Whip. I don't think I could get a good Thunder Conjuration on this one. A little bit too high, technically. That could still work. You over. Boom. Give me that. Give me back. Thank you. Definitely pasties there. More supply slide against fire, which is great, considering the boss we're fighting. You go back here for that. That is going to be very important in our next leg. And with mostly full stats, we can go fight the boss that we were intending for. This is going to be expensive. So, we're gonna prepare ourselves. And here we go. Skip the scene because we don't need to worry about it. This is what we're fighting. Oh no. No. Oh. You notice these bosses are completely immune to nightmare stats. Circle back to us. Missed that. Oh well, sometimes you don't get the flames you want. Besides, these are one of the more mobile bosses. Aww. We're actually gonna let these if they want. Sad part about this is not as fast as you would like. So that's how that weapon works. Let's switch it up a little bit, shall we? We only have one ice, but oh, whoa, really, the tornadoes. Usually over here is pretty easy evasion of most of the tornado concepts. And that was us trying to make the most of the last of our powers. We probably should have worked with it, but ow, I'll take the fire hit. We will heal from it, though. Back here. Ooh, hey. How did you hit higher? And when she's in a corner like that, just, you know, take advantage. Getting a little confused, are we? Ooh. Alright, tornado time again. Work our way back to our favorite spot. I missed that one. Ooh. Oh, hi. I'm dead. Oh, that was close. Hi. Try again. exactly good on the range of this here. Oop. So, experimenting with the weapon. Once she lands, we're gonna finish. That was an appropriate way to end that. So, with a +5 weapon or a +4 weapon, the difference is pretty obvious at this point. You're getting more for your hits with the Spinal Chain Blade, but you do a lot more damage if you can enchant the whip itself. I'll skip this. This is a complete mistake. Transcendence, aka Beast Mode. Yay, we're back where we want to be. Except, remember that little bit on the floor below us? It's time to pick that back up. These doors, we pick this. And a nifty little Curse of the Burned. Finally, we get to show off fire. And just when we're heading into the right area for it too. So we might be a little bit tight on crystals. Now that we have what we need from here, we can start picking up some of our strays here. And we're going to start with this door, and then we'll go to this door. Sadly, we can't do anything about this without double jump. We will save. The fun part about the Spinal Chain Blade is the fact that it can deal. Oh. Ow. I'll take the hit there. I knew I was going to, but... With it gone the way it is, we could finally open this one. And we'll go through here. Open up what's in the chest. And it's the Blood Moon Charm, which means our blood damage goes up. Would have been helpful for the last run, but not exactly this run. Rather than go all the way around, we'll take the opportunity for Nightcrawlers here. I might as well test out the new spell. Boom! We will take the answer. Thank you. By the way, this one also has the range attack. Come on. Gimme. I want my mana back. I know it's but of course I have it. Thankfully, we won't be out of mana for the next one. With this weapon now leveled, we can take advantage of this. This is the enemy you want to be the enemy. Spell block. Of course, I won't use fire on fire here. Oh. Oh. No. Even though we got the restore, we are just going to do it all over again. Because again, we want more 9 procs. We are a dragon. But with good swing usage, you can go where you want to go. Oh, we'll off down here. Now we can clear this up. Much better than the whip. Outside of using whip powders, whip is great for range, great for safety. Takes forever to kill things if you don't have it appropriately leveled. So, with us being where we are here, trying to think the best way around. Honestly, given the fact that this is a drop, not entirely certain I like where we go here. Ah. And without the threat here. Sadly, this whole process looks like a trap. That's why I don't go down there very much. What's this mean? Go away. Right now, to the manor. I'm gonna use this. Actually, gonna hold on to what we have here, because we're in a situation where, yeah, we could level this up to 8. Probably we should, but we have a limited supply of Demishade Ores and another specialist weapon to level. So, knowing that, we are going to level up to the requirements. And then we'll put that up to 20. We could probably keep it at 20 for now. And that's about it. We don't want to push any more on that crap. That should get rid of any penalty stat that we have on this weapon. And now we get to head over to the snow zones, which is the longest trip of this entire game. As you can see, we haven't touched it yet because we haven't moved this block, which is a common trap for new players. They see this block and they're like, oh, I have to go here right after I move the block. No, you really don't want to. It might be a slower spinning weapon, but it still hits heavy. And it has a whip mode, so it kind of beats out, like, I have lots of problems with the Ethereal Great Blade. The Spinal Chain Blade, however, doesn't reach those problems. So while I'm not a fan of slow weapons, I can make it work. The biggest problem I have with Ethereal Great Blade is skill. The combo skill of this weapon makes up for its inaccuracies everywhere else. Manfred's Diary. Down here, we have to concern ourselves. Things here. We are going to do the mini stuff for the Rift of Blood, but we are not going to use the Rift of Blood because it is not a mind-based weapon. But those are the 4 we have to go through. Each of those will have its own rewards. And then to top it off, right, we have to get up here. But now we don't have to worry about craps, so we can go ahead and grab it. I just realized something. One more, please. I just realized I did that entire section of recording with speakers and not a headset, so apologies for the echoing that was undoubtedly in that first section. But that's okay. We'll get our way through. Okay, we do want to clear out first. Yes, it did, doggy. Alright, time to do the puzzle. I did mention I despise these puzzles. There we are. And it goes down. I just call those little ranged guys spitters. And I'm using you for health this time. Now we'll have a better darkness base. Ooh, ow, ow. That angle. We'll have a better darkness-based weapon here soon. Actually, we won't have it until the 4th section, but once we have it, it will be a superior darkness weapon than the ethereal, or yeah, the spinal chain blade, not the ethereal dark blade. But it won't be our best damage weapon. That is reserved for the weapon we're going to be getting next. And soon. I could have used those lunar powders earlier. So I am probably not going to level this Spinal Chain Blade past 5. There's just no reason for it. One, we are a mixed build between spells and damage and weapons. And 2, there's better weapons for it. 3 out of our 4 weapons uses Demishade Ore. We need to reserve the ones we get for free. Chomp chomp. Free things. It is a good weapon, though. Just not the ones I want. Wahaha, you are gone now. Alrighty, with those gone, we will move back around later. First, semi-save point. Healing. Really should be making use of the spells we have. We will soon. Like now. Boom. I got myself in the way of that. We're actually gonna... wait on that, and then we'll go through here. No. This is just a shortcut to the Unborn, but we will be back here. And of course, this is a heavy weapon. It does interrupt those ghosts. Easy money. But in terms of what we're going to do next, it's this way. Ah, I'm too slow on that spear. Rune silver, which means we're practically going to be doing the whip for free here. I'm not going to showcase the whip too much because we've already done a whip one for the dexterity run, even if it is primarily a mind weapon in the lower levels. Taking the execution. That'll be useful later. Ah, well, you got your hits in on me. Congratulations. You wasted a vial. And a lot of power. You could dodge through those. And you're gone. Almost. That's mean. Get down here where I can hit you. There we are. Got it. And we will go through this special room, which is a challenge room for the chalice. 1, 2, 3. Out. You were already stunned, so you were still up. Stun you. 2, 3. And right behind you. Ow. Missed. Oh, don't think so. And that's some healing injections. Stone. And the first of 4. Trying to remember all of these. I think I remember all of them now, but not confidently. So we did that one. Actually. Oh, I did this wrong. Ah well, some backtracking. I wanted this room. One of the few skills you can use while surrounded. It's not very useful, but... Hey! Oh, it's... This was useful. Boom! Very crush-worthy. Don't want to get hit by those powders. It's a lot of damage. Ow. Okay, 34 damage. We'll heal up. And then out here is 2 Demishade Ores. Super worth our time. I'm gonna come up here and get the Nightcrux that's up here. We went down the last time around, but it is important to clear up here as well. Nightcrux, jeez, nearly 3k. That was good. Sadly, no easy way to respawn the enemies on this side, so we'll just go through the empty space for now. It is cold, it is windy, it is miserable out here to everyone involved. Ooh. That could have very easily been an instant death, but I grabbed on the edge just in time to do this route. I will take the mana. Oh, this is supposed to be a boss we fight later, but... You done? 2 of those done. I think I remember where 3 and 4 are now. Be able to do what I need to do to get through here. Oh, I just stick you. Your ice beams can't reach me. Can you get a little closer? Thank you. There we go. And we go back, and now I'm surrounded by it. Gross. I do find this weapon, in its normal usage, to be a bit boring, but, you know, preference of weapons. I know people like weapons that chunk people down. Or chunk enemies down. I prefer the faster ones. Now, instead of going over, we'll go down. Going down gives us a health point. Save here. And bust through this wall. Both of these areas check to see if you have the boots to pass through the difficulty. I am good at aiming directly for every projectile thrown at me. I don't have a way to reach you yet. You are down. Now we grab that. And an extra door. That was way too much for a single bog. But it's not an expensive spell, so... That's more accurate. Not sure why this 2 spitters are at the end of this fight area, but eh. That's 3. And we'll get the 4th as we go. If you tried to do the long jump there, you would fall to your death. And we'll heal back up. And go back this way. Oof. Ice everywhere. Ooh, more little stones. Actually worthless right now. Oop. Dodged right into that. So, what we need to do ideally in this situation that was a good throw, in spite of the fact that it was completely accidental. Okay. Got that one through. More looter powders that we will not use. Always happy to be done with Nycroc's bomb missions. Alright, so we're gonna do something here. And yes, we can go there, but I don't want to yet. Actually, we'll take that. Ah! You kidding me? Yes. Yes, that is deliberately trolling. Okay, well, give me a bag. I don't even wonder why I keep trying to parry on those when I know that if I miss the first one, I'm not going to be able to beat any of the others. Unless I'm insanely lucky. Ow. I dodged. Guess it didn't work. Alright, one more evade. Alright. We're here. And, we'll take the health. Gimme. Okay, so now that we've cleared all the enemies in this room, all the ones I could reach. Time for the Nycroc's bomb puzzles. That's one down. Ow. Down. And now we go down. Oof. Almost messed that entire run up. Alrighty. Explosions. Crux. Grab as much as those as possible because we have a reward coming that we really want to level up. And head our way through. But first things first. Oh, right, the Nycrux. One more bomb to go. came this far only to grab this. This ups our crit rate. And we could go further. Probably shouldn't, but we will. Grab this. And we're gonna just clear this while we have it. I missed that. Only one of you can hit me, the rest gets stunned out. And I could heal from here. The bigger problem is just... yeah. And that is 4 out of 4 for the Blood Katana. Yay. We has that treasure room unlocked, and we will go back for it, but not yet. We're gonna go back to where we were before. And we're gonna go down, and yes, with a rank 5 weapon, fight the Moonlight Beast. Which is going to be great fun. Grab that. Healing injection saying, hey, you're gonna need health here. Activate the save point, collect what's here. More Demishade Ores. You will need it. And here we go. We will not be doing weapon comparisons on this. We are going straight forward just with this. We've already done an explanation of what the whip can do. This is for spells and spell-like things. Oh, he's mad. Be mad. One and two. And I ran from him intentionally to put that in good. Position, so ow. Oh, that's bad. Very bad. Very bad. Oh, I died. Yeah, I got greedy there. Okay. Well, again. This time with a little more emphasis. And we can hit the skip. No, nope, too late to hit the skip. Oh, interrupted. Okay. I think my audio kind of cut out there. That's a... Ow. That's not... I might be better off being frozen. Heal up. Down. I have range attacks too. Almost halfway. There it is. Okay, good health for this part. Heal up. Ooh, what the? Okay. Cutting music out, or sound out. Ow. Oh, I'm glad I'm regenerating health. Okay, good. Good. Where the swords are. There we go. And return fire. It's a little on the rough side because I'm lower on weapon damage, but... He cornered me successfully on that. The evasion was the jump, but I wouldn't have known that. Okay. Okay, I need to be a little bit more... intelligent with my build here. Gotta be hard with a +5. This is meant to be a +8 to +10, I think. So, once more, with feeling. One. And two. Oh, the delay on that throws me off. Using an item delayed me long enough for him to actually be able to do that. And that one I could dodge. And now he has a fit. I'm gonna trigger that. And heal up. Unfortunately, I think the fire is actually hurting me in this case because of the position. Perfect. Yeah, that was no easy way to get rid of that. Heal? Perfect. That's what I was doing. I will trade that. You are going to die. Woo! 3 tries. And that had more to do with me being unaccustomed to using a slow and unwieldy weapon on a lower rank. This also goes to show that these weapons, these fights, they still have their difficulty unless you completely master them, which is not my case. And the full moon charm. Now, important that we go back to what we were just given. This is the Iragoth Boreal Blade, also known as the strongest weapon in the game. Let that sink in. Everyone thinks it's one or the other. This is the best weapon in the game, because it is a triple stat weapon with a strong skill. So, we are going to be switching our group up. Let's see, I typically prefer tri-elemental setup, but I will trade to the full moon charm to reduce the amount of ice damage I'm receiving in this area. Unfortunately, we are out of mana, but that's fine. This is a hand-and-a-half weapon, and the second to last weapon we will get. There are only 2 such swords in the game. The other one you'll get in the last playthrough. This one is the best. The other one, not so good. Well, with everything that we have, even with an unleveled version of this, it is still very good. We will level it up. Actually, right now. We will pour as much as we can into this, and we will continue to level it up to full.
I must admit soon.
Yes. So, that's the last of those. That gives us a grand total of 5. Not too far for the Boreal Blade, but we will get more as we go along. Here. And here we are. We got 4 levels out of it, so it is rather underleveled for where we are at. We'll still use it. As this is a matter of supplies and not levels, we will push our levels up. It has been a bit. Get these up to 20 for now, and then we're going to push Mind up as far as it's going to go. You notice that this is a fairly decent fast weapon, while still having some heft to the swing. We'll go back to the banks of the Demishade Lake. Doesn't do as much damage in a hit. It is quite fast. And it has another form. That up. That's okay. So, it has an enchanted form, which allows you to get additional damage. Also, uses a very powerful skill while enchanted. I will use you for the one hit I can get off you. What is the crit rate on that? Man, it's only 2% crit chance, and it was hit strings of crits. Interesting. It has the lowest crit chance in the game, but its skill is just devastating. Its secondary skill, I should say. Its primary skill is just to enchant the weapon. And yes, ice enchantment in an ice area. Not much to snuff at, but its skill does so much raw damage that it could be effective even in the ice zone. And here, when I cross. Now, we need 4 or so. Warlord. This is freezing even the frozen type enemies. Come on. And freeze is a very valuable status effect. Feeling the lack of levels in this weapon, though. So I'm hoping we can get more Demishade Ore in the near future. We need 4 in order to do what we want to do. And we are back here. And the reason to be back here is for this. Back down we go. Demishade Ore. Frost bombs. Not really what we want here. This is the weapon. Thank you, we used you last time. And more ice. All ice themed. Except for the weapon, which is blood themed. I don't get the idea here. But we will take the free Demishade Ore. Which puts us at 1. So we do want... we could cook our way through. We should be getting the amount of night crooks we could get. That one's gone. So, with this being our primary weapon, there is a different kind of play that we want to do. We want to use this weapon as our primary source of damage. So, not so much spell casting, because our focus is spent on our weapon itself for enchanting and for spellcasting. So, same process as before. Use enemies to refuel, but now. Down here. Still got me yet. There is a very close range damage spike that you can get just by being close to the enemies when you enchant it, so... I tried to roll... Of course, with how heavily ice enchanted this guy is, ice doesn't do too much to him. But we're only here for the night, so we're not worried. Ow, I ran right into that. 1, 2, 3. There's 1 more health. It's fine. Work our way back down here. Now, this will take a lot longer. Because it's a heavily ice elemental witch with an ice elemental sword. That is not even at appropriate level for this area. Bouncy. You just sat there and watched your friends die. You didn't even try to attack. Your turn. In that case, we gonna head back down, refresh our stuff, and head back home. And away we go. Go up here, we have items we can pick up. Which is another Demishade Ore. And a moon silver ore. And another item down here that we can pick up. Crossbow. The ores were a lot more important there. Okay. So. Jump, dodge. And here we go. The thing that wants to be a boss. Is it sad that this thing can be frozen? Oof. Even with minimum ice damage on my weapon, I'm nearly freezing this guy. Thank you for your time. 2 Demishade Ores, that puts us at 4. That puts this weapon back to where it's supposed to be. Now. We will. 1 crystal. And... whoop. That should put us where we need to. And then... we go. Now we're gonna fight this guy. Whoop. Still easy pickings. Ow. But I will find the easy bits. Froze them. Enchanting weapons are fun. Okay, now we're gonna do this. Up and over. Yeet. I do love that. Okay. But... how do we do this? Over. Okay, there we go. Of course, you're the worst possible position for me to fight you. Come over here. At least if you're vertically inclined, I can... oh, wow. That's the first time I've ever seen the vertical range of Thunder Conjuration not hit an enemy. Alright, and to the next section. Try it again. Thank you. I appreciate your mana. 6, 7, 8. Whew! Nice. Not gonna make it. Okay. Oh, nice little trick you pulled there. Too bad it didn't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lightning. Lots of bullets. Oh. Ow. That was... Lunar powder. Probably not worth the extra time, considering the fact that there's only really one mined weapon that uses the powder, and the whip is not in good straits. I don't know why I took that. I'm gonna use the save point. Going to use the save point because we're at the situation where we can level up the weapon to 5, which is about where we're going to keep it anyways for the most part. So, with the Demishade Ore where we need to have it, that puts Aerograph Blade at 5 with 1 stone left. But 8 is usually the recommended for this area. It's gonna be a fun fight. We will continue to gather up and level up that weapon as we go. We have 1 ore. We need 3 to go. Oh, hold on. Is it 3 or 4? Reminding myself. I believe it's 3, but... yeah. Okay, so we need 3 ores. 2 more total to get that up to 6. And we are going to level it up as we go. We still have a long way to go in this chapter. We have plenty to do. So, I'll put that up to 38. We'll go back to 10-wheel bridge. And we'll complete the fights over here with a more level accurate weapon. 5 is okay in this area. Anything below 5, you're hurting yourself. So we did get it. 1 level did make the difference of a hit there. And of course, this is unenchanted. Still 3 hits for this. That's fine. Having to dedicate ourselves to our hits here in order to get them. That's fine. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that this is an indie game and certain fun things are going to happen. Like bodies that stay levitating even after the block beneath them moves away. Alright, let's go for this. Whoop. Alright. Ooh, nice work. And with that one done, there's not much else in here but the weapon and the Nycrox from killing the enemies. Severance Reaper. Yeah, in terms of raw damage, capable. This right here is it. We just need to get the levels behind it to prove it. It's also one of the more mana expensive weapons in the game, so there is some offset to that. And we're in an ice area with ice enemies, so its raw power is justified by the fact that a lot of monsters have ice resistance. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Whoop. Not getting hit by the beam. The biggest portion of damage of this weapon isn't from its enchanted state, so much as its skill in the enchanted state. But its enchanted damage is really good. Ow. Lights on fire instantly when dying. Not fun. work our way through. This will get us back over to Manor, of course, right? This is going to throw me off. Ow. There we go. And that's it for those. Stones. Work our way in here. And look, a functioning mirror. 2 Demishade Ores. That's important. And an onboard. We did not buy the mask yet, which we will. Because we do have to fight all the bosses. With the exception of Nixroth, because that one takes forever. All the easily available bosses. Can't get that. We tried. Dink, dink, dink. Alright. Nope. Another unborn. Back to where we were. Ow. We want these things. Oop. Hey, we actually got that one midway. Hit me. Hit me. It's like... more mana. There we go. Looks like if you get so much mana from the enemy, you can't get it from the execution as you can from parries. Either way, time for us to get the key, which makes no sense that it's just kind of chilling out here.
I heard. Hey, Harry, I will.
Okay, I will buy the 3 from you. I don't need the Moon Silverstone.
I must continue. The dead do not fit. I will do it. I shall leave you.
We will go back to the Great Hall. This will be another level on the weapon. Ah. Well, I would say it was another level on the weapon. We don't have enough knife crux. Oh well. That's fine. We will be sure to level up again before we fight the next boss. I'm gone. Ugh. Oh, she does the... Sadly, she won't get much enchantment damage. Then it matters. They're practically immune to ice, I think. Yeah. Can we come over here? I hate the freeze and the cold here. Speaking of which, what is my resistance? Oh, 103. Not bad. Dead doggies. Ugh. I'll do that twice and just end you. Thank you. Goodbye, doggy. And now we're back down here. This is another one with a lot of hit points. But it's gone. I think we fight more frozen necrogaths by the time we do this, but then normal necrogaths. Oops, missed an opportunity there. I'm down here. I'm small. You have to get closer. No, I'm not collecting your corpse. You can live. Suppose that one was so funny that the girlfriend in the background laughed. Alrighty. Drop down. Give me your focus. I have none of my own. Aha, that one's gone. Hey. Ripping off your wings. Hi. I want health. Give me health. Oops. I guess we're all cold now. That's fine. Alrighty. Up, down. Up, down. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps. And 37 necrons. 37k necrons. That just leads us back to where we were before. No need to go there. First of 5 chains down. thinking of what we do next. You leave. We go up. Yep. No, man, it's just, you know. Oh, he came back. Will you just stay dead? Thank you. There we go. Ow. You know, as much as I hate the cold, it seemed to be quite comfortable jumping into it. Okay. Two. We will continue up here. And they're gone. Two more to go. And another level. And another drop down. Okay, so we have dropped another number. But we have to have it enchanted to do it. Alright. Now we gotta go back to the first section to get to the last of these chains. Oop. Buckles, come here. I want your delicious night crux. Ow. Go. I may not go. No parry for me there. Whoop. Down. I wonder if the dog was there, I could have squished it. Ah well, questions for later. And the last chain. One minute. More focus. More focus. More focus. You're dead now. And the gate has opened. So, thinking for a moment here. We have 3 of those. We're going to want a lot more for what we want to do towards the end of this. Aha. But sadly, this build is very focus dependent. He didn't want to come and say hi. Boop. Ooh, he's got friends. I think I have serviced enough backtracking for a while. Let's get going. Alrighty, full health. We will travel up, we will level up. A Boreal Blade +7, with 4 Demishade Ores left to go before we can get it to even a +8, and an entire new specialized weapon that we're going to have Demishade Ores for. Likely going to have to grind and buy for them, because it is the last secret weapon that we will get. But in the meantime... Oh, we don't need the wings. You want... Regentscape. There we go. We want this one. This is going to be fun. So, we have our choices of pains to inflict on this guy. And we have plenty of reason to want to. So. And you're frozen! Oh no! I do believe we have found the best weapon against this guy. Ow! You can't do that. Hey, who said you could fight? Goodbye. Nope. Knocked my keyboard there. I'm sorry, was he supposed to be a relevant boss? Maybe cause us to have many efforts? That was at +7. Then I didn't use a single sub-weapon. Probably because he was just busy being frozen. We'll press the button here. Into the palace we go. Our footfalls are heavy. Ow. I'll do that again. God, that's fun. Any questions of why this is the best weapon in the game yet? Just, you know. Also the most mana intensive, I believe, but Ish. Oh, that didn't work the way I liked it to. Oh well. Oop. Pop. 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 It's the pimple rooms. Pop. Give me mana. Thank you. Have some ice. Oof, I'm bleeding now. What to do for it? Anything I could throw away set? Nope. Ow. That's nice of him. Those bombs have so much bleeding status effect. Staying away from that. we go. That is the end of that one. And now we're off to more bomb puzzles. Thankfully, puzzles in this room particularly are a little bit simple. Now, the real question is, can we get 4 more? Is it 4 or 5? I think it's 4. 4 more Demishade Ores before we get to the end of this. At this point, it's a challenge. Okay, before we go further, we're going to save. As we are in the area we need to be. Ow. Okay. Gotcha. And these whip guys really have a lot of reach. Alright, that should clear the area I need to go up. Going down is the effort right now. Well, I mean, it still worked. Oh boy. That was a dodge that didn't quite make it all the way down. Oh, it's still going down? Yeah. Oh. Over here. It's quite a ways to get this. Alright. Upsy daisy. Over. We have to be patient, because 1, 2, 3. But... and that one's through. Now, same thing I did in the last playthrough. Just make it easy on me. Right. Give me. Play spin. There we go. Now I can see it. Yep. Okay. So we have the boss area located. Alright. Oh, the first of the Swedish lady's gone. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. That was a not expected. Ow. So, that guy almost ended me. I have to be a little bit more careful. Ow. Scream. And again. Whew. Okay.
It's been so long.
Lots of ice going around for everybody. Yeah. So that's on to the other save point. As the wave clears an entire room. I do believe that goes to the general hallway. We're just kind of clearing things here. Because I do believe our puzzle room we need to go to is a floor up. We need to go up here. Across. If my memory serves me well. Which it rarely does. So, focus cost for a full skill on this is 30. And the semi-important room. This could have been its own boss room, given how high it is. most important room in the entire area. Oh, right, the worst puzzle in the room, too. Or worst puzzle of the entire game. Because if you are not on pace for this, it will punish you. Like, versus, that was not worth doing. I had messed up twice, and the timing on this is tight. So, we will do it again. Better. And the Ordnance Palace Master Key. So, not only do you have to do a lot of traversing to grab a key, like you were in Tenwell Village, you have to open up locked doors, like in Tenwell Village. And another Demishade Ore. What we wanted. Nope. Okay. Lever this to get all the way up. Actually take it back down, because if I recall correctly, not only do we get an axe out of this, a holy ringed axe, we get another Demishade Ore. Nope, that's not important. Never mind, I'm a liar. I was hoping for Demishades. Oh well. As I said, my mind's not reliable. Not memory-wise, not when it came this big. Oh, right. Okay, so... wind our way back around. Okay. Up. That was mean. I wanted to throw boxes. It kept throwing me up the grapple hook. Hey, you're on cooldown now. And here we go. one torch down. Yeah, moon silver ore in that one. Maybe I will get some Demishade. I still need, what, 3? Yep. If by the time we get to the boss we don't do Demishade Ore, I will patch in just for the sake of getting the weapon and my own stats stronger. Because again, levels do help the spells, and that is important for this game. Alright, if I recall correctly, that only opens up from behind. I really don't need it all that much. Right. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip the lever switch that allows me to go all the way up the elevator. Then I will go back around to the down. It's not important for the rest of the run. It's something. Oh! Very important that I tripped that elevator. Because rolling off the cliff was not my idea of fun. Now I'm waiting. There you are. Bounce, 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 bounce. All the way up here. There we go. That was a salty run back. Okay, so this time, walk. Goodbye. One dodge. Okay, fun part. That is satisfying. I'm dead. He caught me. A little bit harder to get my Nutcrux back this time. Might be worthwhile to just cash in. We'll head our way back on, but I'm gonna use that Dark Star a little bit to try to get some rage on the things we're fighting. Let's see. Ooh, we can find you. Ah, you're being mean. That's 3. And up. Now this one's a little bit too far. I don't think I'll be able to... No. You are... not behaving the way you should. There we go. And... there we are. It gives us some back. 1, 2... yeah. You got me again, but this time it didn't work. Because I didn't get hit earlier. And 2. We really don't need to worry about where the places of this box is, because we're never going to be in that area again. At least not in this playthrough, I think. Ooh. So I think this is best navigated with double jump. But hey. I'm gonna do this. Yes, it needs the elevator for the 3rd time. But, at least we can get a full set of health. I do think I am going to cash in a little. Okay. We don't have... enough Demishades, but 44. Now, how much do we need to level up this weapon to level 8? So we need 3 Demishades. We know that much. But 20k. Okay, that's not expensive. So, well, yeah, 20k. We'll easily have that later. Try to remember all my placements here. At this point, I'm freezing myself. Or not. There we go. This is usually the last place I unlock. Are you coming to me? Your loss. Oh, right. That's what we really want to do. Is unlock down there. So we're gonna need to work this through first. Don't grab the bomb till you've cleared the area. Ooh, ow, and they exploded to hit me. Just like you, lady. Healing won't mess me up for anything. Yay, more Nightcrux. We know where that goes, we don't need to go there. Yay! Number 2. Okay, so 3 is here. I think 4 we have to go to the other save point. And go fully up and around. One more. So if we go over here, it's in the 2-tiered room. We have Nightcrux waiting for us there. But the truth of the matter is what we need is further up, so we'll go there first. Respawn the enemies for Nightcrux. We'll deal with this one. Then we'll probably just go back and teleport around. At this point, I severely doubt we're going to get enough Demishade Ore to have this weapon anything past +7. So we are not going to force it. Come here and fight me here. There we go. 3. Okay. So yeah, I think the final one is up in this upper area, across, and we're just going to teleport to the other elevator and take the ride up. I have yet to find the most efficient way of doing all of these. It is a very rocky bridge, as you can see by how Eric is moving. Or very rocky elevator. Not a bridge. If I recall correctly, there's a place I could go down here. For toys. Beloved toys. Beloved toys that is bleeding black ichor from their face. This is definitely a macabre game. Okay. Very expensive, but a powerful spellcaster weapon this thing is. And it pairs very well. Oh, this is a fight. I'm dead. There was no way I was getting past all that. That's fine. That's what the temporary checkpoint's for. And I want to change something. There we go. This room's gonna feel better now. First, we'll recollect that. And that's the end of them. Oop. Oh, I thought something there. Could have very easily been something there. And time to complete a quest. Woo. That quest completed, which is an important quest for us. We could go get that done before the end. Huh. That's a question. What spells work better? Just gonna go over here to the right. I think that's what I need to do. To the left, I think, leads us, yeah, to the elevator room. Oh, this is what I need. Boop. And that's 4. So, with the quest available to us, this being a mind-based run, I am gonna jump ahead a little bit and grab quest completion on this. Not that far out of our way. The important room is literally right there. So, we will head to the Great Hall. We will turn this in.
My sentiments, my hunger could know. There are fragments.
What can I do?
Find.
I've seen them.
So you've met Junis.
And there you go.
Ah, yeah. There is more with these.
And we get Cosmic Echo, which is a good spell, but not terrible, not bad, just good spell. You won't be seeing much of it here. We'll do that later. That will be episode 4. But back to the clock tower we go. We will go up. I am right. We will be able to conclude this right here. Yep, it happens no matter what. Ooh, he killed me. Strange. Okay, well, now you know. Not an easy one. We'll evade the frost damage here. There we go. And that gives us the Frozen Heart. Lunar Heart of the Ascendant. Which... very potent of a spell. It's debatable whether or not the spell and the cost balance out. But we might use it for the boss. We'll see. We will go back to the Great Hall. We're not going to get all of the Demishade now. So we will pump into levels. And maybe one other thing. So let's see what we have here. Ah, no, we won't. Level up. 47. So, easiest way to the boss. Honestly, it's a toss-up. We can do it for the Orden Shrine. So, we'll be fighting Lisa a little bit weakened, but that's fine. Heal that up. This is going to be fun, because it's against Lisa.
leave. Your
Okay. Nope, you're gonna just be poison. You did not even get your flamethrower off.
you care.
Here's a trick. If you're in regeneration when a cutscene triggers, your regeneration continues and the cutscene stops. The tick down. And here we go. Ah, I'm being reckless is crazy. Right. So far, so good. One, three. One, two, three. 2, 8. He's gonna double attack. He's gonna hit me with that. Oh, almost. One. One, two. Oh, ran into the blood puddles. Okay, we're good here. We're going to have to reverse direction here. Ow. That's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Move. Potion. Jump. There we go. He's gonna puddle. It's fine. Should have a follow-up. That's gonna go 1, 2. Nope, I'm always gonna get hit by that if I'm not careful. 2. Nope. 1, 2. He got me on that. That's fine. 1, 2. Move. And jump. Good with that. Jump. Mana. Ready. direction. Jump in, open, jump. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Fun times. And that was mostly using the sword. Now, that could have been easier if I used all my specials. Come on. Corrupted harder, nigh crooks no less. And it being corrupted, if you haven't ever read these, while they both have terrible power, this one seems to be more focus colored. There we go. Double jump. With double jump taken in, that will be towards the end of our episode here. Provided I can survive to the actual point. It's over here. So, in the next episode, we will be running across all the things we missed, unlocking the final mind weapon in the game, also the last weapon you acquire in the game, if you do it all chronologically, in terms of what you could access, and getting ourselves to the ending. Quite a long ways to go, even though we'll be on the last episode. Once again, leave a like or a sub if you wish. I do this for a hobby, not for income. And once again, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.